Hey everyone. We're really excited to go through everything today. We're going to talk about our partnership with OpenEye and show you what that looks like. But I think we are going to hang out just probably 2 more minutes and let some people filter in. So we appreciate your patience. Who just joining now, guys, we're going to give it 1 more minute, let people filter in, and then Josh and I will go ahead and get everything kicked off. Thanks. All right. I think we're about ready to get started. So everyone, appreciate you spending some time with us today. I'm joined by Josh with OpenEye, and I think we're just going to take about a half hour of your time, and then we'll talk about our partnership and what it means for you guys. But first, I'll let Josh go ahead and introduce himself.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon. Thank you for having me here. I'm super excited about this opportunity to chat with you and about our integration with System Surveyor. I'm a technician at heart, so having a really nice design platform allowing me to configure my needs for my customers definitely speaks to my heart. And so I'm super excited to be part of this discussion.
Absolutely. Thanks, Josh. And I'm Trad. I focus on sales and business development at System Surveyor. Been here for about 2.5 years. And like Josh said, we're really excited to go through stuff with everyone. What we're really going to do today is just one, focus on our new partner, OpenEye. They're a leading provider of intelligent cloud solutions for video security, business intelligence, and loss prevention. They're going to talk about why collaborative design with a partner like OpenEye is so important. We'll go through a quick demo of what the system looks like with their products. And then after that, we'll talk about what you need to do to get their products into your account. Throughout this too, we're going to ask you to throw any questions you have just into the Q&A window at the bottom, please. And then Josh and I will do our best to get to those at the very end. So just toss anything in there as it comes up. Josh, I'll go ahead and kick it off with you though.
All right. Thanks, Trad. So as you can see, OpenEye is based in Eastern Washington. The company's been there since its conception in 1999. One of our key kind of components there, actually, if you go back one slide for a quick second, one of our key components that we want to message to our teams, we really thrive on heroic customer service. That's a core fundamental for our business. And so in this building, you see here in the picture is all our engineering, development, as well as support teams. So everybody's right there and allows us to be very collaborative on software development, feature development, things like that. So super proud of that and allows us to be really focused on our customers. We are part of the alarm.com family. We operate independently, but kind of under their umbrella and through kind of some of their support as well as homegrown opportunities. You can see some of the stats there. Kind of want to highlight over 60,000 locations deployed with OpenEye Web Services, the platform I'll talk about here in a second. and over 1.8 million connected devices. So that's really kind of some exciting stats. You can see some others there as well. And so we're definitely a force in the market, and looking to continue growing there as well. So a couple kind of components here I want to chat about. So the core product we offer is a cloud managed video solution, essentially allowing us to manage multitude of cameras as easy as to manage one, all with connection options that avoid things like port forwarding, and different connection paths that are leave you vulnerable on their network. We're really cloud focused, but having that balance of both a cloud first product and a robust recording engine on the back end to kind of let us play in a lot of markets that are both enterprise or turnkey plug and play type solutions. Like many other vendors out there right now, we're super focused on the video analytics. We offer our own cutting edge AI powered analytics on our servers, as well as integrations with key partners who provide edge-based analytics that we can take in as events and respond to. Full suite of hardware options are available. We're a software company at heart, but we've got hardware from appliances to servers to cameras, even our cloud cameras, which are a direct to cloud communication with on-prem recording on that device. So a standalone kind of plug and play single camera application available that works in the software suite like a full recorder would as well. We're also focused on third-party integrations. And so the ability to, and I think we're going to talk about this a little bit, Chad, when you do the design, but we integrate with partners such as Brevo, DMP, Alarm.com, PDK, and many more, both in the intrusion space, access control, identity management, and more. And so that open platform concept is really key to allow us to play in a lot of markets and provide solutions for a lot of different needs. So Power of OWS allows us to have a full cloud management suite powered in OWS, our cloud managed suite. So we're not leveraging or required to use on-prem management servers and things like that. It really allows us to be robust, but simple to use. And so you add in powerful analytics, the alerting options that we have, as well as video verification, and we really provide a full suite of security needs, or solve a full suite of security needs, I should say, for different customers. So I'd love to talk to people more about that if there's any questions, but we can dig into those things. There's a lot more to offer there. And finally, we really focus on the ability to make this easy for our end users. So the ability to find video, export it, and get it into the hands of someone who needs it is a really simple process with our platform, and that's definitely a highlight, especially when you think of security systems, and usually when you need them, it's probably not the best time in life. Something's going on, something happened, you need to dig into it. And so we try to make that as easy as possible. And of course, cybersecurity is a big talking point these days. And so we are super focused on maintaining compliance and protection for our system, for our customers with how we deploy our platform.
All right, thanks, Josh. So again, guys, we're going to show you what all that looks like very shortly, but just to set the stage here real quick too, with System Surveyor, we're really an easy to use mobile system design platform. What we want to have you do is be able to go out into the field, get the data you need, plot those OpenEye devices, look at what your deployment will look like, and convey that to your customer. So today we're going to do a demo on the mobile tablet first here in a moment, and then move to the desktop and just show you what those different phases and transition looks like. Really, our goal with all of this is just to be the center point for collaboration. And what does that really mean, right? We want to give you one place that you as a dealer or a reseller can work out of with everyone. That's your manufacturers, that's your OpenEye rep, that's your end customers, that's even your subcontractors. So when everyone's working out of that single platform, things are happening quicker. You're not sending a ton of emails back and forth. You're not waiting on quotes to go back. You're really getting everything done a lot more efficiently than you were before. And we'll show you again here in a moment what that means. Typically, when we're speaking with people and they come to us, it's because they're doing things a lot of different ways. In a past role, in a past life, I was very guilty of this myself, but a lot of times the traditional way of doing a site walk is using your phone, using Excel sheets, using different systems. And one, it just takes you a long time to get all that data together. Can't tell you how many times people go through their phone and look for 200 photos, and they talk about, I know that resonates with a lot of people. One, that's just error prone too. So at a minimum, it's going to take you extra time. On the far end of that, you might have some issues where you're misquoting, you're having to have additional truck rollouts, and all that really just means your customer might get affected and not have the best experience. So really, that's what we want to prevent and move you away from. When you're going out there on site, as I'm about to show you here, I promise, and you're using your tablet, you're visualizing the job with the customer, and you're maybe even taking 10 minutes more on that first site walk than you would before. That's because you're taking all the photos you need, all the notes. You have everything you need done accurately the first time. That lets you get that initial proposal out about 40% quicker. So think about what that means if you're doing, one extra job a week, a few a month, and the average cost of one of your jobs. Really, we want to give you more time to just sell more revenue. You're also going to be improving your win rate too. When you look more professional and you're beating your competition when you're getting that proposal out, all that's going to do is protect your margins and keep your customers happy. So again, I'll share my screen with you guys now. We're going to start, like I mentioned, on the tablet. Bear with me for a few moments. We're going to see if the screen share goes through. I'll give you a feel for what it's like to do that first initial site walk when you're mobile out in the field. And then after that, we'll move to the desktop. We'll talk about just two things, collaborating and reporting. And then give me 2 moments here. Josh or Mindy, can you guys verify that that went through and you can see that?
We cannot.
Okay.
Still seeing the live demo slide.
Let's try this one more time, guys. We're batting about 500 with Zoom wanting to play ball. We're going to give this one more shot. All right. Any difference there now, Mindy or Josh?
No, sorry.
No, you're good.
It's still
You're
the
good.
PowerPoint.
It has not been showing much love to the Apple products this week. So, guys, we'll do this off the desktop. It functions the exact same way as the tablet. The only difference that I really want to kind of bring home is that with the tablet, once you get your floor plan into place, all you're doing is uploading a PDF, JPEG, PNG. That's how I got this one in place here. Or you're using our Google Maps integration or just some blank drawing tools to start. So when you do that on the tablet and you go out in the field, you do not need to be on Wi-Fi. You do not need to have cell service. You're fully mobile, getting the data you need. So really what you're doing is just picking from all these different system types. Today, we're going to, of course, focus on cameras with OpenEye. All you're going to do is just pick from the system type you need, drag and drop that onto the survey. And let's say you're walking around with a customer. They tell you, hey, I really need coverage on this north entrance right here. We've had people coming in and out. We have to have eyes on it. That's great. Show them the tablet screen, ask them about this placement, and then drop that camera. Now that's seen through walls right now, right? So go ahead and just use our boundaries feature, cut that off, trim that down, and make this look like an accurate coverage representation so your end customer knows what they're going to be getting. Now, the difference I will mention too on the desktop here compared to the tablet is that on the tablet, you'd be taking a photo with your native camera. When you take that picture, you can annotate that picture and it's going to attach right here to the specific device. So again, guys, poor demo here without having the tablet up, but that picture you take of the corner where that camera is supposed to be placed or where the camera is looking is attaching to the specific device. So you're not going back through all the camera rolls, looking through 100 Dropbox pictures. It's already assigned for you. Now, where the partnership with OpenEye really comes into play for all of the dealers and integrators is they've basically done this work for you guys. Because right now, this is just a generic camera in a hallway. With this, though, they've basically made it possible to upload all of their cameras into your platform. So you can just pick the C3011. It's going to give you a couple helpful just spec and reference sheets. And most importantly, you're going to get the model number automatically. This is so important because we're going to automate a bill of materials here in a moment. That's a key part of sending that off quickly and automatically to get your bid back. And that work is really done for you. They've even gone as far as making accessories available for you guys. So you can come in here and pick ceiling mounted poles, corner mounts, anything like that. That's also going to populate automatically on the bill of materials. Now that's really the high level overview here, guys, of the typically mobile portion of the demo. I know, Josh, you did mention some integrations with some access control companies, Brevos, PDK. We have all that here too, guys. If you're ever in a situation where you're plotting doors like this and you want to nest a card reader, maybe a strike in there, you can do the exact same thing. Go to that card reader and pick that Brevo device here too. So for a lot of the partners, we have element profiles available. So once you've done all this, guys, you've gone out in the field, you've gotten the information that you need. There's two things we're going to focus on now, and that's just ways you share out this information. First way is going to be with guest users. This is where if you ever have a OpenEye rep who's helping you out on the job, who wants to see what you're doing, maybe you have a subcontractor who's doing an initial site walk or some demo for you. Give them access here. With most of our plans too, these are included. You just simply select edit or read-only capabilities. They'll get their own login. They can go out there with a tablet or the desktop login, and everyone's working out of this one survey. So everyone's on the same page. The second part of this that we'll talk about now is just reporting. There's two main reports we're going to talk about here too. It's the layout and bill of materials report. There's a lot of different options here, guys. I would encourage you to mess around with it later. But the bill of materials report is probably our most popular because it just gives you really what you need to send to the manufacturer to get your quote. Hold an example of what that looks like here. You can take this in PDF or Excel, gives you the model number, quantity, and any costs if you choose to include those. So upload that to the portal, send it to your rep, and get that quote turned around much quicker than before. The second report here we'll talk about is our layout report. This takes the design work that you did on site and just conveys it in a really professional, easy to send PDF. A lot of times I see people include these in their scope of work or their initial proposal document. You can even customize this too if you want to add your own logo, maybe a title block and legend, and choose what that key is going to filter by. So again, that's the finished product there, but I'd really encourage everybody to go test that out. Wrapping up here again, appreciate you guys looking through that with us. How do you get access to this and what does it mean? So OpenEye has an area on their portal where you can go and access the landing page. If you want to go to System Surveyor and our partners page, they're right there too. Really what you can do is sign up for a free starter account. That's free for up to 5 people to access. You can test things out, see if it's a fit. And then on the left side of that landing page, there's a really quick tutorial on how to import the OpenEye devices into your account. If you do decide to look at a paid subscription too, anyone that does that through OpenEye gets 10% off the first year of any of those costs. I think that's really the majority of what we had for you guys. Appreciate people sitting and listening through stuff. If you have questions that are System Surveyor specific, please email sales@systemsurveyor.com. But Josh, unless you have anything to add, then I think we'll go ahead and open it up here in a moment for Q&A.
Sounds good to me. Thank you.
Perfect. I'm going to stop sharing here, guys. We're just going to see what we have in the queue here. So it looks like there is one question now. Josh, I'll probably have you field this. Is OpenEye compatible with other types of manufacturers, or do you have to use their specific cameras?
Oh, good question. Yeah, absolutely. We integrate with a lot of third-party cameras. We do offer a selection of cameras ourselves. We've got some partners that we would consider key partners, like Hanwha being an example, and I know you guys work with them. We also provide solutions for many other cameras, as long as they're industry standard compatibility, like OnVIF compatibility. We should be able to work with them, and that's really by design to be kind of an open platform with both cameras as well as integrations and other things that are available.
Fantastic. Okay. It looks like there's one additional one. How can I get more training on System Surveyor? Good question. So if you're already using us or if you're looking at it, there's really 2 ways. We have a pretty robust help center, guys. Just go to our website. Help center's up there on the top right. And that's some live articles, videos you can look at. The second way is our System Surveyor certification. We rolled this out a few months ago. We're really proud of it. It's a self-paced training. It's just going to take you by step-by-step courses. And then at the end of it, you do get the certification badge if you choose to use that too. Looks like there's 2. Looks like people have more OpenEye questions, Josh, and it is, what options does OpenEye give me for people or vehicle analytics?
Well, Zoom is giving us a little trouble on both ends here. I just got dropped and came back in. So if you don't mind repeating the question, I could happily answer that.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate everybody bearing through some of the technicalities. They're asking about OpenEye people and vehicle analytics.
Yeah, I mean, so we offer that in a couple different ways. I'm not sure if there's a specific angle to the question, if you want to add some context there, or otherwise I'll answer generally. We've got both server-side analytics that are powered by our AI engine, doing kind of what I call real person vehicle detection on the appliance itself. for any channel. So you could add a third-party camera to that and run that analytic on it from the server. We also offer that in our cloud cameras as part of that package. With the right licensing type, you can leverage that same AI technology. And then with some of the third-party cameras, we have integrations to their camera analytics, so edge analytics. That way we can see the events coming from the camera-generated detection and respond to those. So I think kind of a key takeaway is we're all about bringing in that event data, so that way we can process it, tag video to it, and provide opportunities for our customers to respond appropriately.
Fantastic. Okay, and another OpenEye question here. They said, can you guys manage large enterprise deployments? Does it scale, the platform scale easily?
Yeah, I would say it does. We are really designed to work in a large blend of different environments, both on the enterprise side as well as the, I would say, smaller turnkey plug and play type solutions. You'll see us in a lot of retail solutions as well as education, banking, and many others in between. So we definitely scale very well, and that's allows us to again be a solution for different verticals that require it. And so with our cloud cameras or our recorder-based cameras, a lot of flexibility there.
Great. And there's one more here too, guys. If you have anything else, please send it. We're happy to answer any other questions. But this one was about, how do I get photos from System Surveyor to customers? That's a good question. There's really two ways. First way would be the guest user access that we talked about. There's nothing better than having live access, to click into the camera icon and see the picture there. But if you're choosing to send them a little bit more of a static way, we have a photo tour report. So we talked about bill of materials and layout report. Photo tour is another one. It's just going to take all the pictures you took, put them on one page. And that is really handy too, if people choose to annotate the pictures. I've seen customers do like before and after, side by side. So that's something I would encourage you to check out too. Let's see, is there anything else we can answer, guys, or anything else we can help with as we wrap up? All right. Well, if there's not anything else, I think, again, I would say if you have questions for me or for my team, please just email sales@systemsurveyor.com. Josh, I don't know if you guys have somewhere you want people to reach out to, but we can also filter those through to you as well.
Yeah, you can reach out to inside sales at openeye.net. That hits our entire inside sales team, and they can help filter those questions to either my team on the engineering side for technical questions or through sales for any kind of sales related questions.
Perfect. Okay. Well, we appreciate everybody's time. Josh, thanks for joining us. We're really excited
Absolutely.
about the partnership. All right.
Us
Have a
as
great
well.
rest of your week, everybody. Thanks.